Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi. Today is the day. Today is the finale of 12 days of streaming. I feel relief. I do. Just because streaming this many days consistently to basically managing everything to fit in a schedule so that I can stream at this time and kind of be late but not fully late if that's understandable. Basically, it's been a struggle for me with a lot of things going on personal wise and not personal, just something else entirely different. But yeah, today is the finale of 12 days of streaming. And like I've always said in the beginning, if you can, if you're able to, please donate to Stand Up to Cancer. It would be greatly appreciated. And I don't know where my character went. I just realized, oh, there I am. Never mind. Everything fixed itself. But if you're able to, and if you can, please donate to Stand Up to Cancer. It'll be greatly appreciated, and also will help out Stand Up to Cancer as well. And there goes my phone again. I'm gonna pick it up in here in just a minute. If you type in, for people on Twitch, if you type in Exploit Charity, you will get sent a link to download to stream. That and also the About Me paper, the About Me. Sorry, the dogs are barking. Start. Oh, over on Twitch as well. If you look under the About Me page for my channel, you will see the banner where you can also go where you can also go donate from there as well. And if you don't know what Stand Up to Cancer is, and if you do !charity info, it will give you a, oh, I spelled that wrong. Give me, what did I spell wrong there? Oh no, I put that high in the wrong place. I always do this. Okay, there we go. And if we do !charity info, you will get sent a link to their website where you can go, where they put full detail about what they're doing and what their cause is. Stand Up to Cancer is a program in order to fundraise money to find other treatments for cancer patients. Other treatments to make their life much better and to make them comfortable as well, because honestly, cancer sucks, you know? So not only will you be helping people, but you can prevent someone from dying to cancer as well. Again, these are just other options for treatment for cancer, such as like chemo or some other therapy that I don't know at the top of my head. Besides that, it will help them research a way to get rid of cancer as well. So that is the reason why we are doing Stand Up to Cancer. And again, if you're not able to, don't put yourself down or anything. You can just hang out with us as well. Oh, I say us, but you can just hang out with me in chat and, you know, just ramble away. Okay. As of right now, we are just going to be drawing. I am updating my little character sheet about my character, like how you see it. See my little me right there. This little me, by the way, has been drawn by the fabulous Castaspella. They did an amazing job with this character, and I love it. I absolutely love it to bits, especially the controller. But not only did Cass did this character for me, but not only that, another friend known as Huey did the banner that you guys can see, especially on the channel itself and also in the About Me page where you can click and donate on stream as well. It is a group. It is basically my friend group featuring Castaspella, Huey, Small Duck. I don't remember Door's handle. I don't remember what he goes by, at least where you can follow him and such. Sorry about that. But our good friend Jor and also Calentime as well. And me. Absolutely, these guys are wonderful and have helped me as well along the way. I am greatly appreciate everyone who has helped during stream and honestly is watching it. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you as well. So yeah, I was thinking about doing a game today, but realizing yesterday when I went on a ramble with my friends and such, I couldn't do that quite exactly. I kept what's the word for it? I kept trying my best to multitask playing Minecraft and also doing D&D with my friends. But unfortunately I wasn't able to do it as well, which is why I kind of just ended stream. Don't worry, I did record the rest. Sorry. I did record the rest of the D&D one-shot campaign that we did. So what I'm going to do with that footage and everything like that is I'm going to kind of draw some of the events that happen, or us just me and my friends just like messing around as well. Like I want to do that in general for that video. So I'll take like the first stream and then the audio from the recorded section and like put it together to kind of bring you guys that video out. I don't know how long that will take me, but that is an idea that I want to do, and I genuinely do want to do it. I just need to find out like certain points, like what do I need to draw for this, what do I need to draw for that, and yada yada. So yeah, that is an idea that I wanted to do. So enjoy that for the foreseeable future, whenever that comes out, if it comes out. I honestly can't believe it's about to be like New Year's almost. I know we have a few couple days left, but besides that, I can't believe it's almost over. This year has been really, really weird. But all the years have been, in all honesty. Again, I do apologize if you guys do hear dogs barking in the background. Those are our bigger dogs, and they are not allowed in my room because I am not comfortable with big dogs. I love them, don't get me wrong. I am still not comfortable with big dogs in general. Medium dogs and like, I guess to my knees at least, smaller are completely fine to me, which is why I have Luca and my dog Max as well. But when it comes to our German Shepherds, which are the bigger ones, the larger dogs, I get really it's not scared, but I get nervous around them. I don't want them to pounce on me or to like not flip me over, but knock me down and such like that. That to me, they make me nervous. But hey, it's fine, I guess. I love them again. I love them to bits. It's just they're big and loud. Meanwhile, Luca, he can be loud at times, but he generally not that loud, and he's perfectly fine. And usually he is quiet. If he wants something, he'll let me know for sure. He start pouting and just and just what's the word? He starts pouting, and not in a like whining way. He literally like breathes out like like that, and sneeze on me as well. That's when I know he either wants attention or he wants to be let out somewhere. And he's getting frustrated at that. It's adorable. At times you can kind of hear him like arf or something like that in the background. But usually it's just because he wants attention. And I feel bad for like having to shoo him away as well. Dog wants attention. I cannot give attention because of streaming wise. If you also hear them like arfing in the background, it's because someone has arrived home. Usually it's either one of my parents coming home or my brother teasing them as well. That's why they like to just whine and bark a lot. Especially Luca. He loves saying hi to everyone. Speaking of which, I think someone just came home, so now he's like, I want to be let outside. Give me 1 second, let me go. Sorry about that. I really do try my best, but every time that I try to stream or anything like that, there's always something going on in the background. And usually it's like my head is like spinning around and stuff. But besides that, it's been tiring. I am not used to talking to myself like this in a way, which is another reason why I decided to stream, to like help me with that. Usually I do videos and that helps me, but streaming like this is like it's kind of tiring. But we all gotta do like get out of our comfort zones. It was mostly the reason why I wanted to do this was again to raise money for this charity. Not only that, it was just to kind of like push me out of my comfort zone and to actually just stream again for a change, because last time I tried to, I couldn't. And not because I was too shy or anything like that. I mean, literally, I couldn't stream because my Wi-Fi would cut out. Oh goodness, those were the days for sure. Okay, sorry. Every now and then I need to check something here, just in case if I missed a message or anything like that. So with that, but I am going to lower just a little bit of the music here. Okay, there we are. Okay, I should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine now. If I go quiet at some points as well, it's mostly I'm just focused on drawing. But every now and then, the ramble will start to come back up. Oh, trying to do a a new character sheet because I haven't made one in a while. Usually when I do a character sheet, it's usually like the get to know the artist kind of style where like I literally like write out like either my age, um, birth or whatever, like the sign and such, my likes and dislikes. Honestly, that hasn't changed, so we're fine with that. Was that a 9? Oh, I don't even know anymore. Okay. Do, 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 do. Have I been muted this entire time? Oh no. Oh no. Have I been muted the entire time? For 45 minutes? No, I must have muted at some point. I'm gonna go crazy. Streaming is not for me. Oh, please don't tell me I've been muted this entire time. I need to like look back at a VOD or something. Have I been muted this entire time? I'm gonna look back. Goodness for YouTube. I hate my voice. Sometimes I hate my voice. Nope, not that one. Well, at least I know I haven't been muted this entire time. I think it was the point where I had to let Luca outside and then coming back in. I muted myself. I do have oh, I keep forgetting I have the a keybind that will automatically mute me. So if I press it and unpress it, there we go. It just mutes me. I must suppress that by accident. Oh no. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I've just been rambling about the ears fluff. It's because I don't know whether or not to draw ear fluff or not. This is fine. This is fine. Let me check on something real quick. I'm not muting myself for this. I just want to check myself. Okay, we're still fine, I think. Yeah, we're still. I can't believe that I did that. I mean, it's fine. Glad I was able to at least check it. Because if I was muted this entire stream, I would just cry. Because I can't do tomorrow. I can't do streaming tomorrow. Because tomorrow is very important. And I cannot say yet. But I don't want to stream tomorrow. is another reason as well. Oh goodness. It's fine. Everything's fine. We don't need to worry about it anymore. Oh, excuse me. Fluff or to not fluff? That is the question. I find like a good fluff pattern that would love that. I mean, that works. Call it a day, just that works. Because this. Oh, excuse me. Because this. Oh shit. It just a little. For this one. It's not bad. Wash. I could do like, ooh, excuse me. I could do something with the hair, like where it shows just a little bit. Or I could just leave it alone. Nah, maybe it's better if I leave it alone. Leave it alone it is. If you hear a lot of clicking on my end, I have no idea why that started to not work. I mean, not work. It's just me clicking through like a bunch of random stuff, checking in every now and then. Why is that purple clothing wise? Yes. For this one would be the original fit. That's fine. Because this is colored in. Other distance will help me. And then we can fix the where I put everything. This is the shirt. Not the shirt, this is more like a neck turtle thing, a neck turtle kind of suit. The way that this actually works is that it would be the neck turtle like this, but it would also for the legs. So in creating this kind of suit outfit where it is all the same color. Reason behind that, because this character comes from space. Like that is basically how that would look. This is kind of like a small jumpsuit in a way, if that's what it's even called. Because the persona lore or whatever it was that I made for this character is that they are this astral creature that is an alien race. Sorry. Okay, they're this astral creature that is an alien race. They don't have a planet or anything like that. Instead, the way that the astral creatures work is that these creatures are literally born in the nebulas and made from the same materials as stars are as well. Sorry. Okay, and they're literally made from the same materials as the stars are born. So basically, dust, what was it? Like nebulas or like dust clouds, right? Distant and let cosmic dust. I mean, kinda. That's not the thing. nebula lay. I don't even know how to pronounce it. My bad. But basically, like where the star forms for like the first time ever is like these huge like clouds of gas and dust, not Dutch. And it's basically like these are like dense clouds of cold gas. And so when a star is born, like for example our sun, like when it was born, that is when potentially this character was born, or like basically my persona was born. Like the same time as the sun was made, or any other star that had formed in this nebula as well. And I've been thinking about like the whole lore with these astral creatures. It's like, okay, so if they can live as long as a star can, or even longer as well, they can also die with the star that they were born with. So potentially they are also the cause of black holes and such like that. I think it was black holes. I could be wrong. I'm searching up the star cycle just again, just because it's been a long time since I've like studied the actual stars, and I made this, I think, like during high school, like the concept of the astral creatures themselves was like back in high school when I had like the first attempt of making my persona, I think. No, they cause a supernova, and supernovas eventually lead either to neutron stars or the black holes. Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, that actually does make sense. So basically, the astral creatures have the same idea as like a star life cycle, which is why I wanted, like, okay, so the alien creature race, or whatever you want to call it, is literally a high intelligence creature, literally born from stars. And I'm hearing a dog. Hold on. Excuse me. So what else that I had for them? I guess. Lol, makes sense. What do you mean? What do you mean? The stars and black holes. Oh. Yeah. That's why I was like, I had to search it up. I was just curious about that because I completely forgot about how that works. But basically, like, the actual creatures are like connected with the stars in a way. It's like they're born with a star, and then they die with the star as well. No, actually, this is the this is my persona cast. I was like trying to quote unquote make the story as I'm talking about it, but actually like give them the lore as well. So yeah, there's a lot of astral creatures out there though. And the reason why they're called astral creatures is because they're based off, you could either say like they're based off the star signs, or they're literally based off of creatures, like, you know, the animals that we have on Earth, or like alien type looking stuff as well. Like the aliens from Aliens. Oh, you said creatures, so I thought you were gonna make more. Oh no, I wish I could do like all of them. I know your theme after a fox. If I'm wrong, correct me. No, no, it's true. After a while, I had originally made my character to look like a fox, so that just stuck with me. I really like the fox. So, yeah. In a way, the reason why they look like a kitsune or a fox is mostly like where they landed on the planet, the planet where they landed on Earth itself. It was more like because I love the Japanese culture, so I just decided, you know what? I'ma just do the kitsune style and kind of just do that. Don't bark. Don't bark, dog. I heard the doorbell. Don't bark. Good boy, Luca. Good boy. Okay. But if you have more specific fox like a kitsune. I lost train of thought. No, just I love the Japanese type of I love their culture and everything about it. So that's why I mostly like why they look like a kitsune is because they literally saw it. So the way that the story goes for this persona, my persona, sorry, is that literally when they were born, all astral creatures are assigned a different planets to look after. Some may have more astral creatures on it because of how big the planet mass is. Others can have fewer or to none, kind of similar to Pluto. Rip Pluto. I'm sorry, Pluto. You're a planet in my heart, though. So, when Kepsu, my persona, when they were born, they had gotten assigned to the planet Earth. And so, because they were still considered too young to protect the planet from like asteroids hitting on it and such, which is why the accident happened with the moon. What happened is that when they were still considered young at the time, they had two other astral creatures looking after it. You can either say these are the parents or just other guardians of this planet Earth, basically. So, with that, one day, another astral creature comes looking for a fight with the other two. And this astral creature, some of them can be a little corrupted, and the way that they get corrupted is usually by being too close to a black hole. And the way that works is that because black holes usually kind of like stretches you in a way. I think that was like the theory of black holes or something like that, is that at some point you no longer see the object in the black hole because they stretch so far, or because light doesn't travel there as well. It was more like, yeah, like let's say it affected the astral mind, and basically they yeah, they fade such stretch. Yeah, I don't know. Black holes are really weird. I'm not too sure what it was exactly with the black holes, but in a way I was just like, you know what, let's make the black holes corrupt the astral creatures. So one day the corrupted astral creature comes by looking for a fight and basically starts like making this huge like chaotic storm. And it's usually it's like a space storm. The way that this will work, from what I've heard at least, is that these are literal astral showers. Not astral, sorry, meteor showers in a way. So during a meteor shower on Earth, the young Kepsu, trying to hide from the corrupted astral creature, like hitches a ride on an asteroid, and in a way that kind of averted the course of that meteor and sending it to Earth with the young Kepsu on it. And so literally, yeah, they did crash into Earth. Where they ended up is mostly like this forest. It's mostly just this like completely forest. There is like no life. I mean, sorry, there is life on the forest. I mean, there's no humans in the forest. And the first creature that meets this young Kepsu is literally a fox, which is why they kind of adapted features from the fox itself and made themselves look more of a fox. I wish I think I have the image of the old persona, which is where that little slug fox creature came from. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. This was like the old character lineup. Sorry, like the intro for my character. Literally like artist or open as a new layer. I'll delete this later. There we go. It was like this basically. This is an old image. So basically they looked somewhat like that. The colors were much brighter. Okay, there we go. The colors were much brighter in a way, but because of how long they've spent on Earth, they started having kind of like this physical form. Originally, how they looked like, though, it's somewhat similar to this, but also think of like I don't know if anyone knows, but like My Little Pony had this like this cosmic bear being thing, where it literally looked like a bear. I'm not even making the correct image of a bear, but it looked like a bear like this or whatever. But it had like the stars on it and such. I don't know. Let me get rid of this. But it literally had like stars, and it was kind of like faded. That's how they originally looked like in the beginning. But after a while, spending a lot of time on Earth, they changed and had a more physical form rather than this like it almost looked like a projector almost. Oh, so you kind of like adapted. Yeah, exactly. And soon after seeing like humans for the first time, that's when they started like having the semi-human form, where it was literally like similar to this. And then after a while, eventually having like somewhat of a like that human thing. Do you still have that monster mouth? Because that is still so freaking cool. Oh yeah, the monster mouth. I completely forgot about that. The monster mouth, it does exist, yes. In a way, Kep is able to change their form however they want to and however they'd like to as well. The reason why for the monster mouth was because I watched Venom and I thought the like Venom's mouth being able to move, not move, but open up like that was really a cool concept to me. And I decided like, okay, I want something like that. Because considering I was still like in the goop era of my character, like they were literally like the slime creature. But in reality, they're not a slime. So yeah, the reason why for the monster mouth is because I watched Venom. Because I thought it was cool. Not only Venom, but I had also looked at the aliens from Aliens. And I really just like the concept of the jaw opening up like that. Lol. But still, it's still a cool thought. I think my headcanon is still that you are a space slime fox hybrid. I heard the recent Alien movie was really good. Lol. I haven't seen the new ones. I've only seen the old ones. Hopefully they're good. I should watch the new one. Maybe. Never watched Alien in general. So I really I really do not. Sorry. Kind of like reading this. It just really depends. Honestly, for me, all the Alien movies are kind of decent, but I'm not gonna say more because I don't want to offend anyone. I got attacked. You got attacked? What happened? Rip Castaspella. Forever may she rest in peace. Here. Reading back at this, oh, I forgot. It was like literally the face right here was literally like a mask looking thing. I completely forgot about that. Automod deleted my last message because I thought you said something else. Really? Why does it never tell me that I deleted a message? How dare you? There it is, I see it. Did you just say thought? That's funny. I didn't know it was going to do that. I think it's because thought. I think it's like, oh, thought is a bad word, yada yada. Honestly, I don't care. I do have a rule about like cursing in chat, but it's as long as it's not towards others, it's completely fine. So bad, Automod, but also good on their part. I don't know when I said that, but okay. Yeah, they looking out. They really are. This is a charity stream. That is true. But the charity will never see this, so everyone just hush. No one said anything. We keep it to ourselves. Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot about the idea of like having 4 fingers instead of the usual 5. And the reason why is because they've just never looked at human hands before. So the concept of 5 fingers was like, why do you need a pinky? Honestly, I forget sometimes. So usually when the character has either 4 or 5 fingers on them, they also forget. That's like canon. That's canon now. They forget. Sometimes they have the pinky, other times they don't have it. But originally it is 4 fingers, just because they don't understand why humans have the pinky for. As for markings, I think the idea for the markings here had completely been somewhat removed, except for the ones like underneath the eyes, because I honestly just still love that. But other markings such as these and this one here have been kind of just removed. And the reason why is because there's already too much going on in the face, with the third eye being there. I gave you a little, not gonna lie. Debating on whether to make them brighter or subtle. I think subtle is just perfect. Like, how you did it is perfect already. Just having them just there being subtle is probably just decent enough. The reason why, again, is mostly because of the culture of how Japan did. Was it Japan or was it somewhere else? I could be wrong, I'm sorry. But it's basically just how people draw the kitsunes at times. Like, they do have the marking. What the marking means? I don't know. Oh yeah, it has a total of 4 arms. The second pair will appear near the waist area, so right here. For that, the concept of Lolia, Japan. So technically any culture did it. True, yeah. The concept of 4 arms is just based off of my favorite alien from Ben 10, 4 arms. That, and also it was Steven Universe as well. It was Sordonyx, I think. It's the fusion between Pearl and Garnet, I think. Is when they fused up to make the giant woman, but with 4 arms, and how the second pair near the waist kind of like spins. I love like seeing that in action, and the way that they made that fusion. And so every now and then you'll see the 4 arms on the persona every now and then. Lol. You are a fusion of different chemicals and particles of space, lol. I mean, that is what stars are. If you think about it. I think, actually, let me... How are stars made? I'm asking Google this. Stars formed by slow concentrated under gravity of a very large cloud of gas and dust particles in space. So it's, yeah, it is compressed gases. I was right! Yeah, you were. Yeah, it's basically just pressure. Kind of like a diamond. Like how diamonds are made from pressure. I love those songs from middle high school. Wait. I'ma find it again. Okay. The concept of non-binary is just me in real life. I'm non-binary. I do not identify as a gender. I am just me. So that just speaks for itself. Acid saliva. That one was a little curious. Acid saliva is just basically because the persona Kepsu is not from Earth. So a bunch of their, like for example, like how everyone on Earth bleeds red. If um if Kepsu Kepsu's blood is not red, instead it would be instead this would be something else. It's either blue, just to reference that they are an alien, not human. But it would still act the same way as blood does. I think like I didn't really think far ahead when it comes to like blood wise, but when it comes for breathing, like the concept that I did for them is that what was it? The concept for breeding for Kepsu was basically is they are similar to a plant, you know, photosynthesis. I like the idea that they take in the carbon dioxide and then when they're breathing out, they release oxygen. So that is like the concept of them breathing is that they don't they don't need oxygen, they produce it. But they're not green. It was a weird thing that I searched for online when I was like specifically searching for um photosynthesis, is that I found this like weird plant that does exactly the same thing that I kind of based that breathing off of, but I don't remember the name. And it will take me forever to find it again on Google. Song I was referring to Meat Elements by Might Be Giants. Been a while since I've heard them. They are educational brand fan. Ooh, so you need to have living beings that breathe out carbon dioxide in order to live. Tell me, what is heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? They're both a kilogram. They're both a kilogram, so they both weigh the same thing. Oh, I haven't heard that in a while. But yeah, they both weigh a kilogram, so that's it. That's it. It speaks for itself. They're both going to balance each other equally. Hi, Bin Apples! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. But to answer that one, the living beings to breathe out carbon dioxide to live, yeah. Definitely. At least that's how they've adapted to be. Which kind of makes it sad, because if they ever go back to space to be with their quote-unquote family, they can never stay there. Which is a little sad now that I think about it. It's because they've adapted so well to live on Earth that they can't even go back to space. Unless I could be wrong, they could still probably photosynthesis up there. We love traumatic backstories. I mean, look at Ducky. He lives for sadness. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Duck just loves making traumatic characters. But Pineapples, do you have any questions? You can ask any question for the persona if you want to know anything. Yes, okay. How have you been, Pineapples? It's been a sec. Last time we've heard from you, you were driving plot holes and such. We're so glad you're okay though. I say I'm doing better. Got a job helping my grandpa, lol. That's good. Oh my god, I didn't realize Twitch has a new feature where you can see people, streamers, are collaborating before you see the stream that is. Yeah, it is a new thing. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, the truck and us were fine. That's good. Again, that's good to hear. I don't know. Yes, I'm able to travel the state delivering different shipment. Nice. But that's nice. Bad idea to make it blue. What kind of shipments, if you don't mind me asking? And if they're legal? No, I'm joking. Color to purple. I don't know why. It just make do that. So I can see this color. I do. It is. Really depends on what we find. Mostly been sheet rocks, concrete, barriers. My bad, not berries, and pipes. I was about to say you were delivering berries. Very legal. Definitely. Dang. Now I want like strawberries or something. By the way, what program are you using, Kep? Is that Krita or Fire Alpaca? This is Fire Alpaca SE, which is the version that you pay for, not the original one. Pineapple sus. No, no, Cass, it's very legal. It's very legal. Don't question it. But SE for Fire Alpaca is the one that you buy. It just has more features such as the brushes, but besides that, I should get like a new program, honestly. Just because Fire Alpaca is good. It's nice too because it is a little cheaper than most programs. But I don't know. It's just it doesn't get as much updates as what was it? Procreate or like Clip Studio gets as well. Those things construction people use to block off roads. Does he just take them? The barriers. Gimme, gimme. I wish. Maybe taking like street signs or something like that. Actually, that's illegal. Don't take street signs. You will get fined for that. You won't if they don't catch you, that's for sure. But still, don't do it. It's illegal. You can get fined. And also, maybe go to court. I don't know. That's a different topic. Whoa. But we go to sorry, we go to them, pick it up, and take it wherever it needs to go. Have you seen those flat videos of his fans just taking random street stuff? Like that one dude that has a whole traffic light. I did see that, yeah. It was ridiculous. Again, if they never catch him, he'll never get the fine. But either way, you can make them as well, last I've heard. Ooh, that makes more sense. Really? Yeah. Yeah. It was so funny, and it was crazy how he recorded himself. Oh shoot. It's been an ongoing meme. What if the street sign was abandoned? Like a abandoned street or something like that. It's still part of the government property, so again, you are taking someone else's property. Fuck the government though. I'm joking, don't come after me. Please don't come after me. I'm just a small streamer, please. But I mean, like, if the street is abandoned, would they even consider fining you? That is a good question, though. Like, would they even miss it if no one uses it? Isn't there like a thing where if the property hasn't been used for a certain amount of time, it is free use? I don't think that's how it works, but maybe somewhere out there. I might be wrong, but that's what they do to estates, my knowledge, in certain streets. Why I read streets? That's at states. In certain streets. No. Oh my gosh. Certain streets. Up and take your stuff. saw a video of a lawyer where people haven't been in their house for years and someone started living in there, and it was technically the thief's house. Again, might be wrong because it's been a while since I've seen that video. Then I don't have a sign in the garbage. Don't worry, you could say you made it. You made the sign. It's your use. You put it only in your room. Now I'm off the watch list. That's not garbage. That's not garbage. It's garbage. Garbage. My brain. You guys are crazy. I'm dying. Again, you guys are crazy. I understand you, Pinapolis. Don't worry. I don't know them. I don't know these people. Oh, how did I wanted to do this part? Just for reference, this is kind of, oh goodness, that is ginormous now that I'm looking at it. This is the reference that I'm going off of, which was somewhat early design. Is that this is the outfit that I had made for my persona, basically. I don't know why the hair is like this color though. This shouldn't be this color. That's why, because it's on the blue scale rather than the purple. Color is supposed to be like this. Which is weird. I don't even know why I did that. That's crazy. What the heck did you guys do? Alright, I made a legal street sign. I believe that. Okay, I am way off for my break time. I'm gonna BRB, but I'll still be listening. If I still had the pic of it, I would send it to Discord. Those shoes are definitely Kingdom Hearts shoes. Color theory is crazy. Have fun, Cass. Yeah, have fun, Cass. Shoes are not Kingdom Hearts. I did get inspiration for Kingdom Hearts, but that doesn't matter. Cass is right, damn it. It's just a goofy way that like Sora wears his like ridiculous shoes. It's clown shoes. That's what it was. But no, you can see it as Kingdom Hearts, or you can see it as Air Jordans or whatever. They're based off of my shoes, which are Air Jordans. No, not Air Jordans, just Jordans in general. But a fun thing to note, on the bottom of the shoe, at least, not shown here in the picture, but what's on the bottom of the shoe is literally a paw print. I've seen some shoes that have like these weird paw prints that are like kind of like if you step on, let's say, snow or anything like that, it leaves like this paw print on the ground, like where the shoe was. And I absolutely love that idea, and I wish I had shoes like these because I would definitely wear them. I just love them. There is a certain color in the red that if you paint it and copy the color, it turns into like a green yellow. Gray color, I think. Hella weird. Okay, now I'm off. Bye, Cass. Take care, lol. Bye, Cass. I wish you luck. I think right now Cass is studying for a test. Or is taking a test. I could be wrong though. I'm not sure. Now thinking about it, I could be wrong, but it's something. I wish you luck, Cass, though. What the heck? What? I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. You guys don't need to worry. I'm not gonna look at it. Okay, that is weird. Let me just look at the colors. Just gonna take some of the colors and just put them so that when I need to go back and grab them, I'll have it. So you have the skin color. Grab each color, put it here, because I see how this one is affecting them. We take this color, I'm going to do it darker. The reason why I do this is because my actual skin color is very weird when going into different lightings. So white light, my skin looks tan but a little white. But when I'm in like a yellow lighting, I look tan. And I don't look as white as I do. So when it's like mixture of these colors is usually how it is. I can never get a good color on my skin, and it's mostly because of whatever light I'm in, which is why I hate warm light rather than cool light. But besides that, I'm always shifting the colors around when it comes to these. Shoes look clean. Thanks. I'm trying my best to kind of get an idea of how to draw shoes, because before I would never draw this detailed shoes. I would just do a block and call it a day. So I'm just trying my best there. I feel like I can relate to that. It's like drawing hands. Hands are hard to draw. Shoes are hard to draw. And also feet are hard to draw. Which is why I love doing just nubs. This week. As the hair will be up here. Eyeball along with iris color. Actually, that I can colors. In here, so kind of light blue, but not white. Green one always. That's why the green either looking like cyan or weird green. That's completely the same. It's the final day? I didn't realize. No, it is, yeah. I can't believe it's already been 12 days of this. I will never stream again. No, I'm joking. It won't be a consistent day of me just streaming every single time. Because streaming does really just take a toll. It's not bad or anything, it's just, I just need a break. I've been like thinking about like, what game am I going to play next? What am I going to do this day? And then what am I going to do for that day? And if I can get people along for the ride as well. Like how me and Cal, we were playing It Takes Two. We still haven't finished. We will finish that one day. I don't know when. Just one day. I did say in the previous stream as well that I wanted to get like a group of people together so we would play either Among Us or what was that other game? Liar's Bar, because that was a new game that came out that I have, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it. Although that one might not be too good for stream. I will record it at one point, but probably won't be good for stream. Darker than what it is originally. But it's fine. Because then you have the jacket, which this is based off of old jacket I used to have. It wasn't sleeveless. It did have the sleeves, and the sleeves were exactly the same as the part there. Liar's Bar. Liar's Bar is think of the game roulette, where you have the gun and you're like passing it around the table, and and you know that you pull the trigger, you get the bullet or you don't get the bullet. It's basically that same concept, but the way that it works is that you have a set of cards, and like everyone on the table has to put down like a certain amount of aces or queens or kings, and then I think it was jokers as well, or I could be wrong. Jokers could be anything, I believe, in that game. And it's basically like if you call them a liar, and if they are a liar, they have to grab that gun, and then you know it's either they go on the floor or they don't. Hold on, I just got a message here. Thumbs up. Oh, what time is it? I hate not knowing the time zone stuff. Hold on. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second, chat. Just need to check on time zones here. Okay, it won't start until a few more hours from there. Okay, I got worried for a second. I was like, oh no. But basically, it's one of those games where I don't think YouTube will approve it or streaming unless I was doing it 18 plus. Because it is like, I think roulette, kinda. I know there is like a dice mode and the card mode. I just don't know like the actual name for it, because right now it's just slipping my mind. But it is like a fun game to play with multiple people. There was that one. Also, Phasmophobia as well. was another game that I need to like get a group of people to play with, and it would be fun to play on stream. Especially Phasmophobia, because every now and then we'll be like going in and we'll be just saying the ghost names like, "Are you gay?" or something like that. It's just a fun little game that we all do. For the colors, it is a gradient of colors actually. You go more down, the sleeves get more darker or vibrant, however you want to say. It's just a gradient of colors. Is that the top part is supposed to be lighter, and then going down the Komodo, which is this here and this here. Yeah, there we go. Which is going down basically. So more down, and it becomes a very like dark gradient of the original color. There's a simpler bit, so if I do that, it'll probably give me all the colors. Maybe. Mostly just the colors I use. For this, I might change it. It's still going to be a weird... I don't know what it's called originally. It's like a belt. This will change. I probably won't have the bow that will be holding it together. Instead, it'll probably be something in the back that will keep it together so that this is not much going on there. I've been wanting to play Phasmophobia. I don't know how to English. English is hard. English is English. Actually, no, that just reminded me of like this weird TikTok that I saw of a guy like explaining that if you say ass in English, it could mean different things. Because to him, what ass meant was basically butt. But he's been talking about like, oh, you can put it in front of like, in front of stupid, not stupid, but you know, like the insult version of an idiot, basically. And it could have like a different meaning. And then if you put it on, because the old English has it where if you call a donkey an ass, that was basically what they were called. But someone changed it, and then now we cannot say ass to a donkey anymore. Which is weird. That scared me. I thought someone was about to come in. But no, it was just funny because this guy is just explaining how this word, basically ass, has multiple meanings in English. You can have a good positive side effect to it, or you can have a negative side to it, which is funny. So English is weird. Color too. I keep forgetting to grab the colors to finish. For shoes, it's just 3 colors. Black, white, white, that's cool. Tails are the exact same. So we're English. No other way to put it. English is English. You can either say Old English, New English, America English. There's so many. There's so many, and yet we still have to learn it. Okay. It becomes so much worse as well when trying to for example, when trying to translate something in Spanish to English, sometimes Spanish words don't have a translation in English for it. Basically, there's a few words that I know, at least, that can have either multiple meanings behind it or nothing, but it's considered an insult. So like when me or any of my family members, such as my mom, my brother, or my grandmother, if we get hurt, like for example, we stub our toe or something like that, we will always say cajarro. With I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry, but we will say that word, and in English, it doesn't have a proper translation for it. It's more of kind of like a sound that everyone does, which is laughing like haha, ouch, or even like actually no, I said the wrong one because I now realize which one it was. The word is no, I said caro, pero coño, that's what it is. When we say coño is kind of, it's a rough translation of ouch, but again, it doesn't have an English translation to it. It's more like we hurt ourselves, and we hurt ourselves. It's like coño, ah. So that's really, it's really cool. And also there's like slang words as well. Like I will say, for Puerto Ricans at least, because my family, at least my mom's side of the family, is Puerto Rican. Basically, they have slang that doesn't translate to any English words. One of them, however, which is wepa, I think, which basically translate to what's up or hey. It's like it's just a slang. It's like what's up. That's a slang in English. And so when you have Puerto Ricans saying wepa, is a slang for it as well. There's other ones as well. Right now they're like kind of passing my mind, but I know there's a bunch of slang for it. So when it comes to that, again, English, you have some English words that don't really translate well from other languages. And then for Spanish, at least, because I only know English and Spanish, because one, my most of my family, if not all, are related to Spanish speaking countries. So like, for example, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Spain, and I think a little bit South America, but not really, like Brazil or Guatemala también. Sorry. Oh goodness. This is like the first string where like the Spanish side is kind of coming out as well, which is funny. It's not bad, it's just funny to me. So like my family is kind of around like certain parts. Mostly it will be Mexico and Puerto Rico though. But we have like distant family members from Spain, and then I think somewhere in South America. I'm not sure where exactly. I just know somewhere down there is where we have it. Which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, translating, oh goodness. Okay. A little different and difficult. because of how that works. Oh no, did I crash? I didn't crash. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Nothing happened. but still, it's weird when you think about it. It's like you have to think really well on how you want to translate for family members and such. Dog. I'm whitewashed. No, same here. um, I mostly grew up with my mom speaking more English to me than Spanish. But I do understand Spanish. I just don't speak it well. I think, like, for example, it's purring the R in Spanish. It's very difficult for me to purr R's. So yeah, I mostly just grew up speaking English. And I've always felt bad because when I like go to my dad's side of the family or my mom's side of the family for, like, you know, holiday stuff, and they start speaking Spanish to me, I can understand what they're trying to tell me, but I can't say it back to them. Even now, like, I know how to say a few words in Spanish. I can't really keep a conversation going, but I understand it a lot more than I used to when I was little. So for me, it's like it's like Spanglish in a way. If you don't know what Spanglish is basically mixing Spanish words with English words. So you can say, like, for English, for English at least, you can say, I'm going to the car. In Spanglish, you would say something like, I'm going to the carro, which is Spanish car. Which is Spanish for car. It's basically you're just mixing a little Spanish words with English in general. I feel like I can roll my R's, but I can't because I have a tooth in the way. Ooh. Spraying R's is difficult. At least for me, it's just I can't really get it right my first time. So it's like constantly I have to repeat it over and over again until I can get it right. I want to learn Spanglish. Again, it's just mixing what you know from Spanish words and putting them in, like, normal talking every now and then. I will say something funny, at least, is that when I was in, like, when I was in, not elementary, this was preschool. I was in an entirely different school for preschool. I hated that school, by the way. They were racist as heck. And I even knew because I know back then. Got an 80. Yeah, Cass! You could do it! I had a heart attack. No! Yeah, I believe in you, Cass. I believed every step of the way. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. What was I saying? Okay. So when I was in preschool in this entirely different school, before I went to elementary in a public school, this was more like a kind of private one. I'm not sure what it was exactly. I can't even remember now. But it was basically when I was in preschool there, I knew some Spanish words for certain items, like around the house and such. But when it came to, like, speaking in English for the, what's the word, for, like, the school itself, basically they had us, like, you know, learning, like, this is a couch, this is a kitchen, this is a fridge, and like, you know, like simple stuff like that. it came from when it was my turn. It came to me. They showed me like the couch and kitchen. And back then, when I was little, what my mom had taught me is that the kitchen was a cocina and the couch was no, sorry, not the couch, the living room. It was the place. The living room was la sala. And so my mom had taught me like that, those words. And so when I had said it in preschool, the teacher was like, excuse me, what? She was so, was it a girl? I don't even remember, but like that teacher was so confused at what I was saying, and as I was like pointing to the picture, it was so weird and awkward to me that like a bunch of the other preschoolers were like laughing at me. Not only that, it was just like, it was like insulting in a way. I hated preschool. An 80, good. It was 10 questions that def gonna give anyone a heart attack. One more. Okay, anyone a heart attack. One more, I be a disgrace. No, you didn't disgrace anyone. Hey, at least it was an 80, you know? That's still good. Unless you wanted like a perfect 100. Which, 100 is, 100 is not bad, but still. Lol, I barely remembered anything from my preschool other than they put me in the corner for patting someone's head. What? Oh my gosh. So they just put you in timeout just because you patted on someone's head? Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. Oh, there it is. Thank God. Yeah, they were like, it's dangerous to touch someone. What? What the heck? I think I was learning ABCs in preschool. I mean, yeah, preschool is basically showing you the ropes of how school works and everything like that before kindergarten. Again, like the preschool that I was in was like teaching us what kindergarten taught us, basically. I think that preschool that I was in kind of like up the education for preschoolers and such. So yeah, I remember the most negative thing from my childhood. The trauma really gets you. Yeah, no. Like, I'm trying to think of anything good from preschool. I can't think of anything. I was mostly laughed at because I said Spanish words to like kitchen and living room. Because again, kitchen in Spanish is cocina and living room is la sala. So yeah, I don't know why. But all I remember is that in that preschool was like a bunch of white kids. So that was probably why. I got transferred though, and I got put into elementary that was basically public and was much better than that. Much better than that old school, at least. Except except for when I fell off the swing set of that school and I broke my clavicle. Oh, that was just that was a fun day. And here's the thing, I remember the teacher's name. which is hilarious. I remember the teacher's name. I remember like all the events of like what happened when I broke my clavicle. And you know what's the worst part about that? The worst part is that when I think it was other students like taking me over to the teacher. When we had went to the teacher, she basically told me to stop crying and shut up because she didn't want to hear a little kid crying, and I couldn't go to the nurse. She kept me until our recess was over. That in itself was messed up of that teacher to do, because at the time we didn't know what happened, but like I was crying, like bawling my eyes out. Like this teacher did not give any sort of shit towards me. Azul, which means blue in Spanish. Good job. Sorry. But good job, pineapples. Azul. Ooh. I was so small in elementary that the wind pushed me down the slide. At least, actually, what kind of slide? We have to ask this. Llama, the wind was your parent that day. Oh. Find her. You mean the teacher? Find the teacher? I don't remember her first name, but I remember her last name because that's what we called her. I hated the tube slides. That hurt my back so much. Hey, at least you didn't have like a metal slide that... Remember, Cass, you've been to Texas before. And you know the heat here. We had this huge metal slide that a lot of us would try to slide down. And there was like this one time where a kid... I can still feel the electric shock. Oh yeah, I love that. I love those tubes so much. But with the metal slide, when it was so hot, you can hear the of people butts like sliding down. And it's so hot too. And we knew that they had to what was it? We knew that they had to go to the nurse after that because they had burns on their butts. Rip those kids, man. They did a sacrifice. It was funny because I was one of those kids too. And it was worse because in elementary I would wear like skirts and such, so it was horrible. Some adult in Texas was deaf like suffer. Pretty much. I don't know what their idea was when they gave us that metal slide. It wasn't even protected. There was nothing like rails on the side. Like if one of us had not been on the slide part, we could have fall off and actually hurt our heads or something like that. I don't know who built that slide, but it was the worst slide ever. It wasn't even stable. I think it broke at one point too. I think it was like one of the legs that was holding it had broke off because it was so rusted. And yet they still kept it there. And kids were using it still. It was crazy. I went back to that school because my brother had went there when I was in middle school and I had to pick him up. And that slide is still there to this day. They replaced the leg, but that slide is still there. It's the same slide. And the way I know this is because someone had carved the cool S onto the side of it when I was there in that school. And it's still there to this day. Lol, they are building the next generation different. They're going to be immune to burn. Sooner or later. We will no longer be able to burn. Oh goodness. No, I don't know why. That's crazy to me how that slide is still there to this day. But you know what? On the plus side, they built this this tent above the playground. So I guess that works. I'm still upset about that. Because the tent for the for that playground was a promise to us when we had like raised up enough money for the school, like, you know, those fundraisers and such like that. They never gave it to us. We graduated from high school. When we came back, there's the tent. I was so upset. At least it's somewhat shaded. Yeah, somewhat. I'm still upset about that. They promised us those tents, and yet it's gone. Speaking of like getting hurt and stuff like that, I don't remember who I said this to before. I know I said it to one of my friends. I don't know who though. But like one day we were just talking about different stuff. Excuse me. We were talking about like different stuff. And at some point our conversation led to a what was it? Like how many times we got put into the hospital. And I think they said they went there like at least 2 times in the hospital. And then here I come saying, oh, I've been to the hospital at least like 4 times or something like that. For either surgery or because I broke something. And I don't know who it was, but someone told me, you're the new Markiplier now. All we need to do is just take a picture of you on a hospital bed. Now I'm catching up to Markiplier, that's for sure. Ooh, I got a new phone that can take better pics. Ooh, professional photographer. Golly, professional oh my god, I'm done. I can't read. Professional photographer. Bet. What phone? Google Pixel? Or is it the iPhone? Excuse me. You guys were chatting about phones as I was talking about like going to the hospital multiple times. And some Galaxy lol. Hey buddies. We love Sansa. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. iPhone too expensive. No, for real. They really are. Handsome gang. Okay. Okay, Cass, calm down. Oh, what happened here? Okay, never mind. We're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Excuse me, please. Dude, I cannot go to the hospital without crying my eyes out. I hate shots and only ever go to the hospital because vaccines. Huh. I went to like what was it, like Walgreens for the vaccine. Honestly, do not trust them. Walgreens or the hospital? Which one? I swear to God, if you say both, though, Cass. I mean, honestly, you are right about that, Cass, not to trust the hospital. And the reason why for that is, okay, this is a story time. And this story is why. Oh, that one. I didn't read that one. Hold on. Want to let you know everything Sansa makes terrible, but their high. What? What did I miss? Hold on. Want to let you know everything Sansa makes is terrible, but their H phones. Huh? And then do not trust them. I'm confused. What? I don't get it. Kaz spilling the secrets. Kaz is spilling something, right? But no. Samsung phones are good, but they made their fridge, TVs, etc., etc. They break real easy, and they hate their customers. No, for real. Yeah, yeah. I believe you. Samsung phones are good. That's all they're good at. Is just your phones. Also headphones. Because that hasn't broke on me. Their headphones, the phones, and the tablets are good. But when it comes to the TV, fridge, and like Cass says, any other electronic devices, it's horrible. It doesn't work. It will last you about a week or half of one. It's that horrible. And of course, the customer line is horrible as well. I want to play Subway Surfer on the fridge. Oh no. You'll be standing there for hours, just like you went to get some food. Subway Surfers just appears on your fridge. Oh, I'm gonna play this. Hours later. Why did I come into the kitchen again? So yeah, I do agree with Cass about that. Again, their phones, tablets, and the like headphones they make, it's good. I think they also sell speakers, which are good too. Like my brother has one from from 2015, and it still works to this day, so it's pretty good, pretty decent. So I think their speakers are good as well. It just depends on which one you get. Imagine 3 a.m. your parents seeing you eating a last night snack, but playing Subway Surfers is like, I expect you to be eating something, but not Subway Surfers on the fridge. Oh goodness. At 3 a.m. in the kitchen, you go to check on your child, and they're just playing Subway Surfers on the fridge. Actually? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Again, if I ever had kids, I'm not making them an iPad kid. That is one thing this generation needs to promise us. We cannot have iPad kids. Anyways, Samsung bespoke fridges are hella good. Purely for the fact of they have a beverage center. Nap. Wait a minute. You can't keep getting away with this. Pineapples, I can and will. You will never catch me. Oh god. Okay, anyways, I went really off topic about the story time. Okay, this is a story time of why I needed to go to the hospital for surgery. Mostly what happened at one of the hospitals that I went to. And the way that this story time goes is that one day, I think it was Valentine's Day, I was in school. It was just the beginning period. This is middle school, by the way. This is like first year in middle school. And there's only just 2 years of middle school. For the one that I went to, at least. So, I basically am getting ready to... Because my first period is PE at that time. And so I was getting ready, getting dressed and everything like that. And we were playing a soccer game. I absolutely love soccer. And so we were playing soccer. I think this was about like round 3. And it was our turn. It was my team. And we were up to go. But all of a sudden, my stomach hurt like hell. And I couldn't like play the game right. And so afterwards, when our team won, we would go against the other team. But I had like told my friend at the time that, hey, I don't feel so good. And I'm gonna go sit down. And so I go to sit down, but my stomach is still hurting. And so instead of sitting down on the bench, I just laid there for a good amount of time. And my friend had went to the coach and basically told them that one of our team members can't play at the moment because their stomach hurts. And so what the coach did was basically like, alright, just let them sit down and we'll deal with this later. For now, and they called like another student and it was basically, this is gonna be your new team member, just go on and just play. I think I got in like a minus score on my thing because that's how they kind of judged us on PE. So basically they didn't care. That coach did not care at all and was just like getting through the day. The period ends and I have to go from my PE class, which is outside from where the school is, and then go inside of the school and go up to the second floor for my I think it was science class or something like that. And so as I'm going up to science class and the bell rings and everything like that, I went up to the teacher and I still had like my stuff in my hand because I didn't put it down yet. And I basically just asked the teacher, hey, I don't feel good. Can I go to the nurse? And like bless that teacher. This teacher was like my favorite one in middle school for science. I loved her to bits. She is so nice to all of us. And she literally sees my face and she tells me, you look pale, honey. I'll write you an excuse. And she gives me the note as I'm like walking down. And like I have to go to the nurse's office. So I have to go upstairs. From upstairs, I have to go back downstairs and make my way into the hallway for the nurse's office. And once I get there, basically I tell them that I don't feel good, like my stomach is hurting me. And then at that moment, I just ask, can I just go to the restroom real quick? They let me go to the restroom in that office. And from there, well, you can put 2 and 2 together where, yeah, I did eventually throw up of whatever I had eaten that morning, which was basically cereal. And like as soon as I like went out of the restroom as well, like I had to clean up everything in there. I had to immediately go back in there again. And this happened for about at least 5 times. And then when I was able to finally like sit down again, my stomach still hurt. And basically I told the nurse like everything that happened up to this point. And she told me, okay, just call your mom, sweetie. And I'm over here just calling my mom. She asks me, hey, what's going on? And I'm telling her, I don't feel well. I've at least, you know, thrown up about like 6 times now. And it at the time I was speaking with her as well, I felt it coming back up again. And I was just like, I'm about to throw up again. I just need you to come pick me up, please. I don't feel well. And so basically the call ends. I go back into the restroom. I don't leave that restroom for a good like hour and a half, I think, before my mom actually made it to the school and checked me out. By the time me and my mom had like fully checked out and are driving our way home, I don't feel well. And a few hours later, I go back into the restroom again. And it like this happened for a week, a full week, because it was like from, I don't even remember what Valentine's Day fell on, but I believe it was like the beginning of the week, so this was like a Monday or something. But basically from Monday all the way to, I think it was either Friday or just beginning to be Saturday. It was like around those time. Is that I haven't eaten anything, because if I ate something, it would just come back up. And if I drink any water or any soda as well, it would also have coming back up. So I was malnourished at this time. And I was not feeling good either, because this pain, I went from a like 4 all the way up to a 10 at this point. And so my mom finally having the time, mom picking you up from school is like a get out of jail free card. It is, honestly, it really was. She thought I was faking it too, but I wasn't. Not at this time. So basically, afterwards, my mom finally had a point where her job would give her the day off. And basically, we went to a certain hospital in the morning time. This is like very early in the morning. We went there and we had to wait because apparently they were busy. And I do that in a quotation marks, because they were not busy, they were understaffed. But basically, from the morning time all the way to like, you know, dinner time, we waited in that waiting room until I finally got called back to get checked on. We wasted like half of the day from being in the hospital from early morning, like the sun was just coming up, to now the sun is setting. We can see the sun setting now. It took so long for us to get called back there. And once we were back there, they still don't know what's going on with me. I haven't gotten checked up by a doctor. There was only nurses there because they said the doctors were busy taking care of other patients. I understand that. But why would you call me back there if a doctor is not ready? After that, there was this nurse who had taken us to get it was an x-ray. It was an x-ray first, sorry. After the x-ray, they put me back on the bed and basically said, here is a drink. We need you to drink all of this. I was only able to drink half of it because I had all of that I drank was half of it. It came back up. It was not a pretty sight, man. And so basically they're like, all right, you'll be fine. Let's get you in this CAT scan. And for those who don't know what a CAT scan is, let me kind of draw this out here. Basically what it was this like huge device. I'm gonna draw on this one here. It was this huge device where there is this platform here where you would lay down. Okay, you would lay down on this platform and then you would get pushed into this huge device, which is really loud, by the way. And of course, you can't have anything metal in here as well, because this was like a huge hazard. This would like get anything metal and like get stuck to it, basically. So basically, I was put on here and then slowly get pushed into this machine. This machine, what it does is that it takes a 3D what was it? A 3D X-ray of your whole like skeleton, basically. There's the little skeleton. It would take a 3D picture of your skeleton. And from there, it's not only just your skeleton, but it was your organs as well, everything in there. So that would be able to help find out what the problem was with me. And so basically this nurse basically had to put a kind of an IV fluid onto my arm. And this was basically kind of like a dye so that they can see like where my blood was flowing through. And usually the doctors will do this because they need to see where the blood is flowing from, just in case if it has something to do with your veins or anything like that, like where the blood is flowing, just in case if something may have ruptured or something was broken. Basically, it would be able to help them to see where everything was. Excuse me. Let me take a sip. Yummy cola. Okay. And so it was like a few minutes had passed. And they were basically like asking me in the intercom. They didn't went into this place. They were just asking me on this intercom, like on the speaker. Basically, I was hearing like, are you okay? You feel any hurt? Are you alright? I mean, the only hurt that I was feeling was my stomach. But besides that, I was completely fine. Like, I am tired, honestly, because I hadn't had a good night's sleep for like a week, by the way. No sleep. I was tired and kind of delusional. So by the time this nurse came back in, drawing a mask on, he looks at my arm where the IV fluid is inserted. The donut machine. Yeah, it looked like a donut. But this guy looked at the IV fluid that was where my that was injected into my vein, and he has the nerves of saying, "That don't look right." Exactly like that. He said it like that. That don't look right. And what happened to my arm is that the IV fluid that was being injected in my vein had burst my vein, which had caused my arm to just be swelled up. So not only am I feeling pain in my stomach area, it was now my arm as well that had been like bloated up. It was not a fun day. So basically, they took me out of this machine. And what happened was not pretty as well. Is that when they take me out of this, he basically tells my mother, we weren't able to get a good scan on on you, so we need to do that again. And yes, we do have to inject the fluid again into your system. My mom already upset about my arm being, you know, massive, that we had like an ice pack on it to make it swell down. And she's already like angry, and she starts like going off at these nurses. And I think at some point, what was it? I don't even remember, like, because we haven't been seen by an actual doctor, only just nurses. That she had requested to take me somewhere else, like whatever was nearby or anything like that. And so they decided, this hospital decided, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get you in an ambulance. Ambulance? We're gonna get you to an ambulance, and we are going to take you to this other hospital. And that hospital was called Cook's Children. That place was heaven. Everyone there was so nice. And what took this other hospital, I don't remember the name of this hospital. But basically Hospital 1. What took Hospital 1 over, I don't even know how many hours we were there. We were probably there for like 15 hours. What took them 15 hours to try to figure out Sorry, what took them 15 hours to figure out what was wrong with me, they did not figure that out. Cook's Children, however, this hospital only took about like 30 minutes. And what they found, they figured it out. Which was already insane. What took the first hospital 15 hours, Cook's Children did it in 30 minutes. So basically, what was wrong with me was that, excuse me. Okay, so even though I identify as non-binary, just note that I was born a female, so I am a cis female, which means that I have a reproductive system. So, guess they were really cooking. They were, yeah. So basically, in the female reproductive system, they found out that my... let me see. Okay, they found out that my fallopian tubes, which are basically what connects to the uterus or whatever, and where the eggs were as well. They found out that my fallopian tubes were, not one of them, but both of them were twisted. Which isn't good, by the way. It is uncommon that this happens, and the reason why this happens is a little bit unknown. It could be either because the tube itself is too long, or I think it was something about the blood circulation as well. But what they found is basically what happened. Like, these both of these were twisted, and it resulted in the same thing that I described, where I felt pain in my abdominal system, and I felt nauseous, queasy, and excuse me, and sometimes could cause a fever as well, but it's completely fine. So what had to happen next is that they needed to do surgery for me so that they can get both of these untwisted. And so I had surgery to get them untwisted. I only have one of them now. I do not have both of them because the second one had unfortunately kind of just died, because if you don't get surgery in time, you could potentially lose one of them, or whatever one that was twisted to begin with. So yeah, that was a fun experience. It took me at least a week to recover from the hospital, and that was basically it. Most of my time in the hospital, I was mostly drugged, so I don't remember much of that experience. What I do remember is that they were that Disney XD, the channel that people will watch, was doing a marathon of Gravity Falls from episode 1 to the last episode. So I completely watched Gravity Falls like that in the hospital. So yeah, there we go. That was my experience with having surgery. Sorry. Cola is good. But no, I completely hate Hospital 1 to my very core. Dang. Excuse me. I'm gonna jinx myself, but I hope I never go to a hospital. And let's hope you never go to Hospital 1, where they said they were busy, when in reality they were understaffed. It's not fun. It really isn't. So yippee! There was no lollipop. In Cook's Children, they gave me something even better. They gave me ice cream. I think it was vanilla because they didn't have chocolate at that time, but besides that, they gave me ice cream afterwards when I was able to actually eat again. And afterwards, I ate soup because I was terrified of eating something heavy, because for most of the time that I had before I had that surgery was me trying my best to at least eat soup or something very light for my stomach. But every time that I had ate, it would just go in the toilet, basically. And not even from the butt. But yeah, it was a bad time. I think I also, during that time as well, not only did I finish watching the entirety of Gravity Falls, I had finished the last season for Voltron as well when it was on Netflix. So yeah, I finished like 2 series in like a span of like a week and a half or something. Makes sense though. I got a message. Let me see this. Oh. Let me hop in here real quick. Sorry, let me... Hi. Hi. Bye. The other one? Okay, let me hop in there then. Holy shit.
Boss battle.
How is the fucking... Actually, we'll go like this. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, Cass, do you want to see me
Turn
pull
that
on
shit
this
up.
thingy?
And go hard.
No?
What?
Watch
You're
me
gonna
pull.
what?
Watch me
Oh.
pull.
I want to see the poll. Hold on.
I'm using the bling on the little machine.
Okay, real quick.
What
I'm
is
in
that?
Discord right
What?
now, so you're gonna hear
you can
everyone
get,
else.
like, clothing items. It costs, I think.
We are doing D&D
costs a lot,
now,
not
chat.
like 200,000.
Is
I'll
Gotcha
still be
game?
drawing every now and then, but
Yeah.
still. We are continuing
Are you a cat?
from last
that's not me.
time
Oh.
I don't wanna be that
from
little
our
thing.
little one shot.
Holy shit, the gobble gums.
If you missed it, don't worry. There will be
Gobble gobble. Ooh.
multiple
What?
videos
Where'd you get-
about
Sexy
wait, where
what
and
the-
intellectual, huh?
Okay, hold on. There will be multiple videos about what happened during the 12 days of streaming. So eventually, for this D&D one shot, I will make a somewhat animatic for it, where you can see like what the characters were doing, at least in my mind, or something like that. So yeah, let's just continue with Discord.
There's sweet, sexy, cool.
I maxed out my kawaii
What?
meter on dress up, guys.
What the fuck?
That's so beautiful.
That's so weird, bro.
I fucking
So
lose
this
my
game
mouse, I swear
It
to
was
God.
wonderful. Yeah,
Oh, like
guys,
click
I,
off screen, yeah.
I don't know how rich you are,
Lost it there for
but
a
if you want to
second.
lose a lot of
And I
money,
came in and great.
Oh.
What the fuck?
yeah.
What the fuck?
No, you know, I need to see you.
That's fine. Bigger target. Oh god.
I'm trying to do the arcane style right now, and it's not working out. Like, this person looks ugly.
Oh my god. Wait, show it.
Oh my god.
No, no, it looks really hideous.
Oh.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. You don't want.
Still doing damage, still doing damage, that's good.
I wanna see it.
Oh shit! I'm hearing double of myself. 1 second. What the hell?
Oh, you're still watching stream.
Yeah, I'm still watching stream right now. Dude, I'm trying. I was copying the Akari style. The sword style. I don't know. What is it called?
Which one?
It's like the style of
There's one
Akari.
move that pissed me the
I for-
fuck off with this fight.
I forgot,
I'm
man.
gonna see if it gets you.
Like, I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember. So like, it looks really bad, but I'm sticking with it.
No, yeah, you got this. It's legit. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, fake it till you make it. And like painting shapes.
I'm redrawing it because I'm like, no, this look bad.
Like, this is not the part.
Should have lost my
No.
mouse.
It really isn't. I wish I could just post up on it.
Oh my god.
I really want to know like what type of paintbrush they use.
I need
no,
to
this
learn.
would take-
I needed to use more. I need to
You
use.
got me? Oh my god.
I really need.
Oh, he just spammed the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
I'm
holy
using
shit.
Dude, he hit you with like 4 moves all at once. What the fuck?
Male head. I
Male
don't.
hair.
Male
Alright,
head.
second attempt.
Fuck this dude.
I'm
Okay,
keeping
that
track,
sounds
Matt.
really wrong now that I'm thinking about it. Wait,
We're
what's
already
it
better
called?
gamers.
Hold on. Wait, what is this called?
What is?
Shit. It's called the Asaro head. The Asaro head.
Oh god.
I'm
Sorrow
getting
head.
Yeah, the Asaro head.
I'm
Mhm.
actually, I'm gonna do a poll.
Can you refund the passives on your ascendancy tree or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sick.
Yada 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 yada.
Dude, holy
Ooh.
shit. I didn't even know he activated that.
Holy fuck, Alex.
God damn.
Wait, that's it.
Still don't have a lot of health in this dude. I need to get more. I'm trying to level that up.
How much health do you have?
Okay amount, but like in terms of like armor, I fucking get hit and
Ah,
take a
shit.
lot of damage.
Shit.
I just realized like some of these are like the ability outfits.
Damn, I'm starting to think my build is ass. You guys have way better stats than I do.
I have 1,000 health. It's not a lot.
I have 700.
Yeah.
Oh.
No fucking way, dude.
So I'll see my shield fucking keep me up. Dude, what the
I mean, do
fuck
you see
was
what I'm
that?
doing to these guys straight?
Like, all my
Holy
health
shit,
on
Alex.
one hit, dude. So like
Nah.
1,000 health doesn't fucking matter. Just get hit
I have
once.
not been watching that. We got something else going on the other screen, but
Yeah, I know. I'm watching.
like your build is cool, but I can only watch you run around and smack shit for so long. Then I get jealous and I'm like, fuck, I should start my monk. Notification from Amazon. My refund has been put through.
Yay!
Finally.
Doing the dash. Doing it right now.
Wait, what are you returning again? I forgot.
Fucking the DJI that I got scammed on.
Ooh.
Dude, why? Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Catches me at the worst times, dude. Oh my fucking god. Just one move just kills all my fucking health.
Am I doing this right?
Well, I should have done. Bam.
I hear you rolling. Is that you? I don't have you up right now because I'm drawing and looking at references. But like, are you rolling?
I did, bro. I'm surprised. It's actually playing my shit right now. If I put on a YouTube video. real quick.
Why? Holy shit.
Hi, pineapples.
There it is. Should we reckon?
Have a good night.
Have a good night, pineapples.
Can you hear that?
Pineapple.
Yes, I can.
Don't worry about it.
Why are you playing it?
Pineapples is a good
I
friend.
I don't understand. Sometimes like you can hear my things, and then sometimes you can't hear my things.
Wait, did someone join the Discord?
No.
Wait, am I
It's
cooking?
streaming.
Streaming.
Wait,
Oh,
am I cooking?
I'm like, did I miss somebody coming in and leaving? Like, what's going on here?
Jake is like, who's there?
Who is it? Nah, it's just my imaginary friend.
It's the dolls. The dolls are back.
Dolls. No. Don't speak to me about dolls. That Chucky
Speak more
dolls
about
is in my brother's room now that I'm thinking about it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get more cola.
Oh, I
Yo.
Hola.
Coca Coca-Cola Light. Coca-Cola Zero.
Holy shit! Wait, I know that song. What is that?
It's the guy. It's the guy that like sells like some Coca-Cola to like some ladies. Like, I forgot. I just know it's like I saw it. It's a little. Let me find it. Coca-Cola. Oops.
Dude, oh my god, he just fucking spam shit on me.
Number 7.
Jesus
Coca-Cola.
Christ, dude. I've done it the same move like 4 times, just fucking does it out of nowhere.
Is that the movie you were talking about, Matt?
What move?
You gotta watch and like see the one that Alex
No.
is dying to.
Is
It
it
kills
this
me in
one?
just one
No, it's
hit
not.
every time if I just get caught in it.
No, it might be that
Is
one.
it in the first phase or the second phase?
It's just the blast he does off the
No,
crystal.
it's this one.
It just keeps fucking like he does it so
Where's my
fast
Coca-Cola?
sometimes out of nowhere and just fucking
No, that's
kills
not
me
it.
in one hit.
I just hear, "Where's my Coca-Cola?" That's about it.
I was trying to find it. Yeah.
I hear it. I hear it. What am I listening to?
I was trying to find the thing I was like humming the tune to or singing the lyric to.
Nothing is forever. Nothing is forever. Nothing is forever.
Hey guys, you want to listen to my bebop bebops?
Yeah, I do want to listen to beep up, beep up. Hello?
Nothing is forever. Nothing is forever.
Hello?
It's candy.
Hold
Yeah.
on, Alex, I'm gonna play you one of my favorites.
Bingo.
I love this song.
I don't like how this is right now. Is it the nose? I don't know how to draw freaking noses. They look. I'm like.
Let me see.
Yeah, man, this is in the playlist. I fucking love this shit. At some point, I was trying to find it and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I bet like you don't have to like perfect like your line art unless you really want to go in with just like the line art and like the painting style of Arcane. But
I
like
mean,
Arcane is just like shapes, stuffs.
I mean, yeah, like I know that, but like at the same time, like I'm like I don't want to paint.
You're like, I don't want to do all that.
I don't want to do all that shit.
Wait, are you able to hear my Spotify? Can you hear
Yes.
this?
Oh my god, Matt. This game is fucking easy mode.
Wait, I don't hear Candy. Is Candy
Yeah.
in there?
Yeah. Kenny's there. Kenny just said meow. Yeah.
Candy.
I don't think
Can
that
you-
was a meow, but
Wait, you can hear. Wait, you
It
can
said
hear Candy?
meow. Yeah.
Shit, no, I'm sorry. Candy, can you start speaking for me?
Meow.
Alright, one second.
Sorry about that. What the fuck happened?
Okay. Candy, speak for me now. Okay, there you go. I can hear you.
I guess Cass. Yeah, okay.
I've
Cass
been
couldn't hear
talking
you.
this whole entire time.
Oh.
What were you saying?
I was saying your name. I was like, Cass.
a lot of
can you
villager
hear me?"
noises.
Guys, I
No,
forgot it was
dude,
Pizza
I
Friday.
literally couldn't hear you.
Damn it,
Oh,
Matt. I
that's
got another
weird.
fucking gothic quarterstaff.
Oh yeah.
Can I be a guy? Wait,
This
what?
one has a slot in it.
Huh?
What?
Who said
I
that?
think I misheard.
Next, Drake said gothic quarterstaff. If that's what you're talking about.
Not quite, but you know what? It's enough.
I did say gothic quarterstaff. Thank
It's
you.
fucking suck.
Who?
Where's your mind going,
Pizza
Hunkins?
Friday.
Who?
Us.
Man, why are they always angry? I don't want an angry face.
They're mad. They're pissed.
Okay, just real quick, just because I'm looking at the time here and I'm seeing stream as well. I want to thank everyone who has made their who has made it out today. Thank you, all of you, for excuse me. Thank you, all of you, to coming out to stream. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Cass, for making my little PNG character. Thank you, Hugh, for making the little the donation banner as well. Thank you to Calentime, who played some games with me during this week. And thank you to you as well, to the people who have donated to Stand Up to Cancer. We may have not reached our goal, but we did get some money to at least help out a bit. So thank you to everyone. I love and appreciate you all. And unfortunately, this is the ending of this stream. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for watching. And thank you for the 12 days of streaming. With that being said, I'll see you guys in future videos. Last and not least, though, it's been a wild ride, and thank you. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for those who can donate, and thank you to everyone else who has already. For those who can't, again, it's completely fine. If you want to in the future, you will still be able to go to their link, which is standuptocancer.com, and donate there anytime you want. Again, thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day and night. Bye! Thank you again.